Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome back to Marvel's Midnight Suns. Before we go on our mission, this is becoming a little bit of a tradition, but I want to try modifying this. So one thing that I really dislike about my current, status with Captain America is I have far too many cards where the mod is, when you redraw, this happens. So we are going to try and see. I mean, this is pretty useless. I'll switch to this, but we're going to keep fishing here. Play 1 week. Okay.
Yeah, just sit back.
I'd really like something to happen. Okay, this is perfect, actually, because you're already using this partly to draw cards, but you only get it if you KO. Now, if I do KO, I get 3, but if I don't, I still get 1. I like that a lot. It really fits in well with what I'm trying to do with Captain America in the first place. So we're good. I don't even know if Cap's coming on this mission. I don't really care. I still, I want to start working on his deck like we have some of the others.
More chit chat.
Hold on just a second. I saw some gloss. There it is. All right. I assume this is going to start a cutscene. Let's go.
Transia is a country in trauma.
Maybe I have to click on this.
Easily destabilize at any moment.
Oh, wow. Okay. This is another big two-phaser where we bring a bunch of people. And Captain America is not one of them. That's okay.
Right.
To think, long ago the nation of Transia was once the seat of power for the heroic knights of Wondergore.
Might as well be Camp Hydra these days.
They're pulling in reinforcements from everywhere. But reinforcing what exactly?
Mount Wondergore. There's been something wrong with that place for as long as I can remember. Something like this.
Nothing wrong with that. Now we know where to strike. Time for a little payback on Queen Demon. No? Right. Make one slight mistake.
Handing my mother the last page of the Darkhold? Bringing back the Hulk?
Okay, same mistake. Technically, fine. You take point then.
Roger that.
Actually, how about you let us handle things? The Sanctum, Tony's Gamma Death Star, Wanda. Think about it. Every time we listen to you all, some new catastrophe seems to happen. You're not our babysitter, Hunter. You're our leader. And we are the Midnight Suns. We're family.
And family's family. So this time,
we got your back.
Then what are we waiting for?
Honestly, I don't even know why they had the big story bit about, hey, we all need to work together. We need to listen to the hunter as the leader, because it doesn't change anything. Tony still wants to be the real leader. The Midnight Suns still don't want anything to do with the Avengers. All the working together stuff just gets completely thrown out. I don't like it. But I am looking forward to this mission, which is kind of the more important part. All right, so first mission will be interesting because we basically have 2 support people, but magic actually can do some pretty decent damage. Yeah, see, I would have rather had like Blade and Nico and then Ghost Rider and Magic or something like that, because we go from kind of all support to all damage, but whatever. Let's make it work. Nice.
what if we aim for his heart or something?
He's not a vampire. He's a gamma-powered muscle man.
Juiced up with a heavy dose of Lilith's corruption.
In other words, we're screwed.
Look, I know Lilith is like a dark goddess with an extra angry Hulk as her number 2.
Don't forget the Parchment of Power. She's got that too, which is like super OP.
But we've got something that she doesn't.
A death wish?
No, dude. We've got friends. Each other. We're the Midnight Suns. And you know what we Suns do?
We rise.
We've got this, guys. We have to believe in ourselves if we're gonna pull this off. Blade, Robbie, you know what to do, right?
We'll see you soon, Nico.
Better not leave me hanging, because our entire continued existence depends on us.
Right. No pressure. It's just the end of the world.
Not if we can help it.
I'll be monitoring the troops' movements from here. You have a small window to strike the facility and get out.
No giant alien slime bubbles, demon energy barriers, or jolly green monsters?
Then they're ours.
That rune.
Lilith, too. So it was here, all along. Wanda was right.
She usually is.
Right. One problem at a time. Midnight Suns, assemble! Or whatever.
Yes. Midnight Suns assemble or whatever.
Why not?
It looks as if Lilith has sent every last Hydra goon she could find to guard the entrance.
Between the creepy glow and the howling demonic Hulk, I think we're running out of time.
We must not let them stand in our way.
Well, there are a lot of elites, and I mean a lot of elites. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I see all of 2 minions. Now, interestingly, they're all vulnerable. That's good. This is not going to do me a hell of a lot of good. I only have 2 of these. What I need more than anything are quick cards. I have this, and I have this. Let me... Nope, not that one. Let me do this.
Your time has come.
Okay.
That will do. Whatever works for you.
Now, oh man, because she's vulnerable, I can even take her out. If only I had more wild strikes, or if I had wrath in my hand and could recycle it. I think rather than, even though I would love to do that, I want to focus on those who will do more damage, like this idiot.
You have earned this.
Now, he wouldn't do it this coming turn, but he would on the next. I don't need that crap. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm out of gas as far as the hunter goes. I could do this, which would fill the second spot on the collar, but I don't have the means to do the third. I think this is probably, my best bet. I'll draw another heroic, and that'll probably be the rest of my turn, is playing these 2 heroic cards. I'm just hoping the one I draw doesn't suck. Okay, I got another wild strike, and that does not suck. Gather is phenomenal. I only wish that, I could have done something to juice it up, like a Limbo's Grasp or something. I wanted to see if I could get both this guy in the same attack, and it does not look like I can. I need her area to be bigger than it is. How on earth is this taking this guy out? It's 788 health. Honestly, I'm kind of baffled about that. Like, look at her health bar. It's barely going down. Okay, hold on. Something weird's going on here. See, his is also barely going down, and yet it shows a KO. Alright, well, I tell you what. There's... Okay, I can at least hit that one. So, let's just do this. If I take out 2, that's great. Truly great. I did get 2 KOs.
I have no respect for mindless fun.
And I stacked another invulnerable on him, which is amazing. So, let me see here. We definitely want to use this. If only I had like an area environmental thing or, you know, something. You know, this is a nice play. That guy will not be vulnerable next turn. But we have some other guys, you know, like her. I would love to just take out here. Just trying to think if there's any reason. I don't think so. Let's just do it.
No mercy. Lilith.
I'm going to spend the next one on one of these types. Take out kind of a standard heroic, but preferably one closer to full health. Like, yeah, let's do this.
They have no chance.
You know, I was just thinking, I never really thought about this before. When they do that animation and they show magic using these portals coming at it from all angles and stuff, what it reminds me of is in the second X-Men movie they ever made where they had Nightcrawler and he was essentially attacking the White House and he was just teleporting behind all these different Secret Service agents and just messing with them with his teleportation skills. It was a pretty amazing scene, quite frankly. But anyway, that's just kind of an idle thought. Now, I have a little bit of heroism. I'm not really, sure I see this doing me a ton of good. And I do have this for next turn. Wish I had one more card play. I would gladly use this to like take out one of these other guys. But I have done what I can do for this turn. And maybe a shove is in order. Well, this looks good to me, actually. What's this guy's health? One. Yeah, you know what? I got another card draw. I think this is better. In this instance. Alright. Do I want to redraw? I don't think so. We'll leave it. We were able to do a lot that turn. I feel pretty good about that. We are going to take some damage here. There's no question.
I will never remove it. I am under attack.
She's not going to have a whole lot of health left.
Hey, that hurt.
I imagine it did. Okay. She's the only one who's still vulnerable. No, she's one of two.
Hydra that finally stuck around.
You gotta be kidding me. I didn't get any quick abilities, and I didn't get a portal. I got one quick ability. I take it back. But what I didn't get is one that is going to be useful. There are no minions, and I can't knock anybody back into something like I can't take advantage of the quick portion, which kinda renders the whole thing moot. I could do this, and kind of thinking it's not a terrible idea. We could use an upgrade. This is the only card I have that's got a decent power level. Let's try and get another one. Oh, well, Blade Storm's not great because they're kind of spread out. Banish isn't necessarily what I was looking for, but, you know, okay. Okay, let's focus. So I take him out with my next play using kick. I think that's my game plan. And this dude, Key. Yeah, you know, part of me wants to hurt her because she's vulnerable. I don't think it's worth it. I think I just KO the guys I can KO. Radical thinking, I know. So I'm not even going to use Banish. It just feels like a waste to me. I don't have enough damage to KO this guy. And it's only one heroism anyway. I can hurt her. But I just think it makes so much more sense to KO who I can KO.
Good one.
Okay. I'm content to hold this. I don't mind paying one heroism to do 276 damage. That's more than solid. Just in case she gets frisky and tries to take her out. Let's redraw this. So now they can't target her. Yeah, and Witchfire's great. With only 2 enemies, I'm okay with that. I'm not going to get a KO. Not unless I weaken him first, but whatever. It's 345 damage. Alright. So she's going to open one of those portals. My response to that is, you know, whatever.
Don't waste my time.
I wish I had heal.
Why these guys keep fighting? It can't be the money.
I am 100% going to do this.
We both know what Lilith offers.
Let me think about this. Which way do I want this to go?
Eternity catered to every corrupted mind.
Actually, let's get a card. Normally, you know, I do like knocking them into somebody so I kind of get double damage, but I think in this case, I'm content to just get a card. And it's still a decent amount of damage, let's be real. They are just determined to feed me Nico stuff. I would like a heal for magic. But I just remembered she's not going to be in the next phase regardless, so maybe it doesn't matter very much. Here's what I'm thinking. Let's just do this.
I am ready.
And let me see how much health she's left with. Can't be bothered to do the math right now. We have a ton of heroisms, and they're going to take it away from us when we finish this phase of the mission. So 246. I think I just used Swarm.
Here we go.
So we take her out. We get rid of this portal, so no reinforcements are coming. And maybe I can KO this guy this turn. Maybe I can't KO the guy. I don't think I can. I can come close. Actually, you know what? Maybe I can. This is funny. I know. Let's target a random enemy. Which of the 1 enemies that's on the field right now do you think will be targeted? Place your bets. Hopefully you got it right.
Very effective.
Okay. Now, I'm just going to use another heroism and finish this clown.
Leave that to me.
Punch it!
Hell yeah!
You alone among your kind can serve as the conduit of my power, precious child. Liber tenebris, reversus es nobis. Only a few moments longer. Together we will reforge the Darkhold and usher in...
It's over, lady!
Mother, no! Stop this!
Lucky shot. She won't hit me again.
Sure she won't.
All for you. Everything I do is always for you, child.
Block her out! She gave up the right to call you that word when she sold her soul to that monster.
The truth shall reveal itself soon enough, sister.
Even with her attention focused on that damn book, Lilith's barrier will not be easy to bring down.
Yeah, but the cave sure is. Midnight Suns, disassemble.
Now you're talking.
Okay, shatter the closest pillar. Summons enemy reinforcements.
It's not the most elegant solution, but bringing the roof down on them will certainly put a damper on things.
Should have hit a few of those columns with the help. I'm gonna tell Robbie you said that.
Well, I've got a Wrath, and I've got a couple of his cards. Daddy like. Okay, I think this is a reasonable start. Actually, you know what I think is a more reasonable start is this. I want to start whittling away at those clowns at the earliest possible opportunity. Okay. Do I want to just do this now? I think I do. I'd like to survive this fight. Yeah, that seems like a good goal. I could do this and KO him so he doesn't get to act. Now he'll come back because this guy's still on his feet. But I can then use Wrath and take him out, and they're gone for good. And they're a big part of what's going to make this mission really hard. So I'll tell you what, I've talked myself into it.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Okay, that's one down.
You are lucky to still be
Yeah, they start adding more people to that circuit. Like, they'll add the Guardian and boost their health way up. Like, oh my god. It can get so hard. Now, I don't see any Dark Legion around, and they're a big part of what makes it challenging, so... Alright, well, let's get some free cards. Beautiful. Seriously? Beautiful. Oh, there is a Dark Legion. There is, so. The bummer is, well, it's not a bummer. I need this to take him out, but I have an opportunity here to use it and then get it back and use it again.
Is that truly your best?
And there they go. Bye-bye. So here you go. And we still have not used card play, which I also love. And I still will not have used card play, and I'm going to get this.
You have the chance to escape. Hydra's
Okay.
standards have fallen a great deal.
All right. I'm getting close, I think, to the end of my little run here. Let me try this. Let me see if Ghost Rider can do a shove. I actually think I'd rather push him into this idiot. The dogs and their corruption, they kind of suck. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I have to make a choice here. I do have Quick Slash. So I do think it just makes sense to use it on one of these things. I don't feel like I need call to action right now. So maybe I just do something like this. Yeah. Still no card action, which is crazy.
I feel stronger already.
We've taken out so many of their guys. So there's one minion over here. And then these two. So, let's see. Now, I think I'd like to hang on to this for the moment. I can take out the dog, but unfortunately I'm not hitting this guy, which is absolutely ridiculous when so much of this circle overlaps with the other one. So it's basically just single target. And of course, you know, I can do something like this and I'll do way more damage. I can KO the dog again and I'll deal damage to this guardian. But I'm going to use 4 instead of 1. And I actually think I'd rather just do this. And this will actually beef up his other ability. I mean, it's weird to purposely do 25% damage to yourself for the purpose of beefing up an ability, but that's where we are. I just remembered that this is going to summon reinforcements. I'm going to do this now. I should have done it as soon as I got it, because some of these other abilities might have been better, like that area attack. Maybe I would have gotten some. All right, well, I wouldn't have apparently, but I might have chose to target somebody different. Okay, I think this is where Blade Storm is definitely going to come in. Holy crap. Is this good? I can't tell. Yes, it is. I mean, how am I not doing this? I would have to be insane. That worked out really nicely for me. So, bad news, we still have a guardian. But, you know, I'll deal. You know, I have 0 heroism. So, you know, I can look at stuff like this. Doesn't look like it would hit him anyway. Best I could do is maybe throw like 115 health on a guy with 1300. So, yeah, maybe not the best. Since I'm not going to draw anything with this many cards anyway, I might as well just do this. Alright, we got some action for next turn. I'm happy. Is there anything I want to redraw? This is pretty reasonable. Yeah, I think maybe I get rid of this. But, oh, so happy. So happy. Granted, I mean, Wild Strike isn't going to get a KO against these big boys. Not by itself. I mean, they have health. It's like they deal real damage.
Do not waste your strength here, child. What has
So
been
it's just
set
the
in
two of
motion
them.
cannot be undone.
Until I take this idiot out and take out the pillar. I hate to say, I think I need to take this guy out first, like, or at least if I get the shatter pillar, I need to wait. I got to get these guys off the board.
Will rise.
There's no convincing her. You know what you have to do.
I don't really have anything to spend heroism on except environmental attacks. Which aren't that powerful right now. Wow, quick slash. Not as good. Not as good with nothing on the board, man. I could really use that strengthen right now, too.
gets the job done.
All right. Let me do this. Let's get it back.
Let us see if they have an answer for this.
Okay, so what's my hardest hitting? Yeah, see, nobody else. He can do about 300. I hate to say it. 554 gets him down to 231. And quick slash still won't be good enough. And I can't shove him. I can. I just don't think it's enough. It'll be almost enough. It'll be almost good enough, but not. I only have 2 card plays left. So I just don't think I can strengthen him. That's what I'm obsessing over. It's not a question of if I can take him out. I can take him out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on exactly that.
I think you got him.
So what's he at? 231? That's fine. So I'm just going to use Blade here. And we take him out.
Let's do this.
So, you know, the other Guardian is still on his feet. That is what it is. But I took one of them out. And he has less health. Now, granted, I don't have any wild strikes in my hand. I don't know. I probably don't need this. Okay. I don't mind that. That's good damage. Okay. I think I'm okay, you know, trying to get a little damage in at least.
Who's next?
I don't have like a ton of heroism to just throw around, but... Oh, crap. I shouldn't have done that. I should have used the hunter. And now I'll hit Blade if I do this. I think it's hard to tell. His health bar isn't going down. I'm gonna... Yeah, okay. I won't hit Blade. I'm gonna do this. Because... I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. I didn't select the hunter. I haven't made that mistake in a long time. So I just burned one of his resistance. And the whole point of me doing it was the hunter would taunt this guy. So he wouldn't attack Blade anymore. Whatever, man. All it means is I'm going to burn through probably all of it. Yeah, he even took a little damage. Nothing we need to worry about. It just annoys me when I really play suboptimally like that. Over something silly. Okay, so I want to get strengthened here, although it's not going to matter, I just realized. This will give me a card, though. Unless it's a wild strike or something, it won't matter because, you know, well, it actually could matter.
Corrupted ranks. I promise you that.
I don't even know what she was going on about. I don't really care. Just out of curiosity, I can't hit him anyway. I didn't really want to because what I'm thinking is, oh, it's not enough. How can I get to 4? That's really like, I could use make him bleed. But it's not enough. That's okay. You know what? It doesn't need to be enough. Because I have 3 card plays, not 2.
Exactly what I needed.
Okay. It sucks that he's going to take damage from the wound. But I want to get rid of this stupid thing.
It sounds to me like they just missed their mama.
Okay. With that done, I am going to play this. Yeah, I don't want him to explode, so...
They will not forget that.
He probably won't forget it soon. Okay, he only has 35 health. I'm guessing that with just a shove, yep, he done.
Now you understand pain.
Now that was something.
Okay, I don't get why he exploded, because it wasn't from that one attack, and he also exploded for more damage. Whatever. I'm not going to use this turn. I would rather use this. I don't want to summon reinforcements when I have no card plays left. And if I use this, I have no card plays left. It's not free. So that would just be, to me, a very foolish thing to do. Do I want to redraw anything? This does good damage. This does good damage. You know, I may want this. Depending on how many guys come. Let's just play it out. So I'm going to start the turn by doing this and summoning reinforcements.
Let's see about the one monster capable of withstanding the dark energies of that book long enough to fully restore it.
What a difference in the reinforcements that came this time compared to that first. If I had not had that freaking Blade Storm ready, whoo, that would have been ugly. Now, I didn't see this guy. I only saw a hound, so okay, it's closer than I thought, but still. Okay, well, I'm going to leave this guy alive this turn. Wow, I don't have a single quick attack. This is not the hand you want. Considering who we're facing. So here's what I'm thinking. Let me go to Blade. I can take these two out with a single shove. That only makes sense to me. So I wanted to do it while I had the angle. As soon as we start doing stuff, you know, that goes away. So 413 health is kind of a lot here. And this will leave them so close. So close. And they both have 413. So I'm going to have to use 2 attacks to take one of them out. That is just the way it is. So... Nope. You know what? I can do this. So let me get my head out of my butt long enough to switch. There's actually a couple of these. Okay. I'm going to do this.
Suffer.
And we'll wipe out that minion and hurt this idiot. I love that. Then... Okay. Why? I have heroism. What's up with this? Oh, I get it. It thought I wanted to move. Okay. We're not going to KO anything, but we're going to do some damage. And in that dog's case, that damage is critical. Because it's the difference between a KO and not a KO. So now he has 298 health. And Relentless is enough to take it out. Bye-bye, Poochie.
These fanatics are always the same.
Having done that, I have 1 card play left. I can't take it out with Stake. I could restore him to full health, however. This is just not really going to be meaningful right now. So I'm not super interested in that. But Hell's Fury can take this thing out. That sure seems good to me. I mean, these stupid mutts hit hard and they spread corruption, so pulling that off the board, I'm a big fan. I want heal because I'm probably going to want to heal him this coming turn. Oh, he's not going to attack Blade anymore. Just this guy. Well, then he may need it. Let's just go. Alright, so yeah, this one hurt. That wasn't as bad as I thought, honestly. Did he start weakened or something? Because seriously, they normally do way more damage. If he was, he's not now.
Stark should have just nuked this place from orbit. You know he's got one somewhere.
Okay.
We have enough problems with the Hulk as it is.
Okay, let's try and make this happen. So, I think I want to do this. I'm going to smack the hell out of this idiot. Get my health back up.
I suppose it's something.
And then I'm going to do this. All right. Having done that, I'm going to spend the rest of my actions using Ghost Rider. So, step 1, do this. So this will taunt him. Alright.
I saw a move like that once.
Step 2, I disappear. And he will attack no one. Huh? I'm pretty happy with that. I'm not going to redraw. We're fine.
I see commands. Additional Hydra forces en route. Get ready.
Alright, we even got a little mileage out of the bleed. Now, if I remember correctly, this last one will not summon enemy reinforcements, despite what it says. I mean, I know I could do a shove, but I mean, why not use this? He's not wounded anymore, so I'd rather just get him the experience. And yeah, frankly, actually, you know what I should do though? Let's have Ghost Rider do it because, well, it's unlikely I'll fill his soul meter, but why not?
Vengeance is needed.
Alright, got him the KO. So, you know, the Hellmouth thing is kind of interesting because we could actually have a good chance of getting him in there. The problem is I don't have anything that is knockback. So here's what I'm thinking. Let's just beat the hell out of this idiot.
Come get it.
I don't know that I have KO damage though.
I am impressed.
So let me try some. Do I still have? Yeah. So let's do this. A little damage in, and then let's do this. Okay, I do have Blade selected, so he will move.
They're mine.
There you go. It'll summon enemy reinforcements or it won't. Oh, wow. I need another pillar. Jeez, man. Oh, no. I got it.
That barrier is still holding.
Liber tenebris reversus es nobi.
Get out of there, now! You've done more than anyone could ask.
Almost. Yo, demon lady! One thing before we go. This is for
Johnny Blaze.
No! The spell must not be interrupted!
Now we may leave.
Mother.
Your mother died centuries ago. Now get out of there.
A rare 3-star rating for us. I am reasonably pleased. Ray, of course, was giving me good advice from his little bed on the desk the whole way through.
Predators.
What's wrong?
Everything.
So the spell must not be interrupted. But if it is, it's
They
fine.
have eyes.
Dude, that's so freaking crazy.
Hey, I know. Let's go to book club.
Please.
Coming to book club tonight?
Meet you there.
Let's head over. I thought Logan might bail. But I told him we'd bring more snacks this time. I have him figured out.
Yeah, my plan backfired. Thought choosing a weird book would drive people away.
Why would you do that?
More punch for the rest of us.
Why have I not heard of Crash Morgan? I know it's an older book, but this is exactly the kind of story I like.
Let's get this started.
I am ready.
All right, Logan, I need to know. Why did you choose this book?
I'll tell you, just not yet. I want to hear what you thought of this book.
It was written in the 1940s, so I expected some repugnant attitudes and phrases. But it surprised me. The writing was simple, yet the story was deeper than it had any right to be.
What was your favorite part?
It's in the chapter where Crash and the princess escape the Zorgots. The next morning, they see the sun rise and Mars rising beside it. When the princess asks what the future holds and Crash just stares at Mars as it eclipses the sun, It gave me chills.
Is it just me, or do the stellar bodies represent their time together?
Absolutely. The time they have together is fleeting. I think this is where Crash first realizes there's no future for the two of them. Anyway, I think the moment gets lost when the Zorgots deploy their Null Stalkers.
I don't get why the robot dog didn't warn them. I thought it could talk.
Not until number 19, the minefields of the reticulates. It's a whole thing.
Got it. So, what's the idea with Crash's promise?
What about it?
When Crash apprehends Glaxogorp, they have a tense conversation in the back of the flypod. Crash says there's a way the Zorgots can leave the moon with everything they want, but the princess must take the throne. Then Crash vows that no queen of royal blood shall ever rule Deimos. Glaxogorp agrees, but why? Crash breaks the vow in the next chapter.
Glaxocorp agrees because all Zorgots know Crash never lies.
Isn't that the point? Crash cares so deeply for the princess that even a vow can be broken. And how does that tie into the Hydro gunfight at the top of the space scraper?
Really? You don't see it?
I do.
They're shapeshifters.
Who?
Crash and Glaxogorp.
No.
Yep.
But then, when do they...
The Hydro gunfight. Crash gets hit in the helmet and goes down. And what happens whenever Crash is unconscious?
The helmet changes color. Turns bronze like the suit.
Right. Then Glaxogorp pulls up on the rocket sled and takes Crash and the princess into custody. That's when they make the switch. Crash and Glaxogorp change form. But where do they stash the princess?
That rocket sled had a bunch of places to hide a princess.
Ah, but the next time you see the sled, Glaxogorp passes it off to another Zorgot and orders it to be sterilized. Their plan required her to be in Crash's suit. The opaque helmet keeps her safe. So we get to the Deimos Council meeting. The princess refuses the throne and declares her love for Crash, who is the princess in Crash's suit. When they embrace, the false princess deactivates the Magna Manacles binding Crash. But Crash nabs the Star Scepter from the fake princess, activates the suit's zoom vest, and smashes through the monoculus.
So, if that's the actual princess, she escapes. But who is the false princess?
That's a shape-shifted Glaxogorp. Without the Star Scepter, Deimos can't crown their queen.
Right. She never wanted it, and the Zorgots definitely don't want it. Glaxogorp, posing as the princess, can steer Deimos away from war.
And when the fake Glaxogorp vows the Star Scepter shall be restored to the princess, that's actually Crash.
So Crash made 2 vows and broke neither of them. The cliffhanger with Glaxogorp chasing Crash's ship is actually Crash returning to the princess so they can escape Deimos.
You got it. They reveal the switcheroo at the beginning of number 6, Attack of the Intergalactic Space Weasels.
Clever. I like it more now. And that's where we'll call it for tonight.
So, Logan, why did you pick this book?
Because it's fun.
No other reason?
Every book doesn't need to be a teachable moment.
Fair enough.
I almost wish this book was a comic instead. I would have liked to see the monoculus.
Alright, well... I'm ready to...
You did not
skip.
mention a book for next time.
Yeah, with everything going on, I'm gonna put book club on a hiatus. Until things are less apocalyptic.
I hope we come back to this in the future.
Same here. Books are a gourmet meal for thought. Not to call anyone out, but you just can't feed your mind gristle.
Well, who else would you invite, if you could?
There's a lawyer who got me out of a bad situation a few years back. Smart as a whip, picks up on subtle things even I tend to miss. As long as the books we read have Braille copies, I could convince him. Actually, I need to thank you for sticking around since the beginning. For all your help with Carol.
Of course.
I don't get close to many people. I never get into relationships. That's not a rule I ever break. But I did with Carol. Beyond all the reasons, I find her amazing. Do you know why?
You are into her because she can kick your ass.
That's exactly it.
Really? I was joking.
I'm not. Vampires fight dirty. They'll kill whoever you love just because they can. If they really want you to suffer, they'll turn your true love into one of them. That's why dating me is a death sentence, and I refuse to put that weight on anyone. But can you imagine some pissant vampire trying to chow down on Captain Marvel? First, his fangs would snap off on contact with her skin. Then she'd just chuck it into space. No hiding from the sun out there. There's no way they can ever touch her. But it's not just that.
It is you. She is safe from you.
Yeah. I never break my rule because I know deep down there's a chance I could lose control. But with Carol, hell, she could hold me over her head till I was myself again. Wouldn't even break a sweat.
Well, completely unrelated, I want to watch Captain Marvel bench press Blade.
I would not.
You were no fun.
And you already knew that. Well, I'm glad you joined me for all of this. Maybe next time the world is ending, I'll start a sparring club.
A sparring club? Is that just training with a fancy name?
You saw right through me. You calling it?
That is it for me.
Good meeting.
Well, let's take the new one for sure. Cool. I think that achievement means that I've done all of the extra club meetings that there are. So I thought I had done that in my first playthrough, and like I didn't do this book club, I didn't do the
Case
final
closed.
emo kids, I missed them somehow.
Chthon is slithering the mysterious structure, which has
I
been
hope Aunt
described
May
as
isn't
some
watching
kind
this
of
because she's
ancient
going to
temple,
flip.
has suddenly appeared in the war-torn Republic
try
of
to stop
Transia,
it, but-
decimating a
We
remote
screwed
village
up,
at the base
Robbie.
of Mount
It's
Wonderful.
okay, you can
These
say it.
images,
Doesn't
taken
matter
by
who
tourists,
screwed up.
have been reposted
What
over
matters
2
is that
million
we're
times on
screwed.
every social media outlet with the hashtag #ApocalypseWow.
We're in the end game now.
And Blade is not wrong. We kind of are in the end game.
No one's lived through catastrophic world-ending events before?
You're expecting to hear a witty one-liner. I get it. But I gotta say, I'm speechless.
I find that hard to believe.
I'm serious. You dropped a freaking mountain on the Hulk, and he waltzed away like it was nothing.
I mean, if a mountain didn't kill him, what could? My ego? No. It couldn't stand carrying the weight of the entire world. Oh, 1 billion elephants. A duck the size of a house? Or maybe 2 mountains.
Third time is the charm. Maybe we could drop the moon on him.
Perfect idea, Hunter. Rock hard just thinking about it. I said what I said.
What else is there to lose at this point?
Literally everything. Figuratively, also everything. The exciting thing is that you don't know.
And you know how this ends?
A Deadpool never reveals his secrets. After all that, we can add another L to the pile.
An L?
You know, a loss. A goose egg. A big fat 0. Gotta say, I don't know how you keep up the cheerleader attitude.
I have faith we will still win in the end.
Where does this so-called faith come from? The Good Feelings supply store?
From myself and my friends, like you.
Right in the feels.
You sound in pain.
It's okay. I'm into it. Just take it sleazy, Hunter. The fight's not going anywhere.
Okay. I think I can finally go to bed and see what we can do the next day.
Can you not feel it, child? The end is upon us.
You have gone too far, Mother.
I could say the same to you, child. Leaving me for dead and buried under that mountain. What a way to treat your mother.
One look at Transia tells me everything I need to know. Sarah was right. My mother died centuries ago.
It pains me to hear you say that. Especially when everything I have done has...
Do not say it. Do not tell me you have unleashed all those horrors in my name.
I do not need to. All will be revealed soon. The Darkhold is finally complete. The prophecy draws to its close. The Midnight Sun is coming, and with it, him. We will all have our final parts to play. Will you be ready when the curtain rises?
If everything you do is truly for me, Mother, then I beg you to stop. Let us both return to our graves and let the world know peace.
You almost sound like him.
I thought we could not talk about him here.
Don't be ridiculous, not him. Him. Your father. He once said something similar to me, several lifetimes ago.
I have never heard of you speak of him, until now.
We close upon the end of a billion years prophecy. Forgive me if I'm a bit... sentimental. I sometimes wonder if I could bring his soul to this place. To have him stand once more beside me. Beside us.
I implore you, do not. In his death, he has been spared the sight of the foul creature you have become. I envy him for that. What? No snappy comeback? Promises that we shall be reunited under the glorious eye of the Midnight Sun?
No, child. Not this time.
Oh. Okay. Before we talk to Agatha, I just want to look at something really quickly. Actually, that's not what I want. Go to the hunter. Do I have a card? Oh, Fury. I can probably recycle that. I mean, I guess I only have one copy. I can't imagine ever using it again, but that's fine. I'll keep it. What I wanted to know, though, if I look at the profile, I think this is where I see it. Yeah, I've almost maxed out my light rating. And you know, it's funny because I always forget where somewhere there's a numerical rating on this damn thing. And you don't get it here, and this just shows a percent. But you can get up to 200. So obviously I'm very high. Let me go out one screen. Be here somewhere. There it is. 97 out of 200? 97 out of 200, and I'm 97%. Okay, listen, I don't care. we're making headway. Let's talk to Agatha. Actually, let's do Charlie.
Good girl, Charlie.
So, actually, you know what? This video is so long already. I just don't have the heart. I believe I remember what this is, and it's the start of another whole story thing involving Agatha. I don't have the patience to sit through this whole thing or drag the video out another 5-10 minutes. Like, because we still have to go to the forge and the yard, all that crap. We're going to leave it here, okay? And we'll come back tomorrow, and we'll just start with the whole morning, talk to her and do our morning routine and all that, and then we'll see what missions are available. But that's going to do it for now. Thank you for watching. I hope we see you next time.